poignant places here at the National Stud is the resting place for some of the former stallions. And it's a very emotional walk down what are some of the great names of racing. Never Say Die, Lester Pickett's first Derby winner in 1954. Tudor Melody, I mean, this is going to bring back a lot of memories, I know, for many of you, former winner of the 2000 Guineas. And he had a good life, but look at this, more style. More style. Only a few years ago, Lester Pickett rode into victory at York, 1977 to 1984, 7 years of age. Round the bush we come. This is just over from the Stallion Yard. Look at this, Mill Reef, the greats. And every year a lady comes, and she was so much in love with Mill Reef, and it meant so much to her, that every year she comes and puts a bouquet, and she still remembers. The names, of course, live on all the time. Relkino, remember Joe Mercer used to ride that for Lady Beaverbrook, 1989. He went. What have we got around here? Royal Palace. Do you remember him winning the Derby? Royal Palace. George Moore rode him. And one over here as well. Another Derby winner, Blakeney. Do you remember? Dear old Blakeney. He won the Derby in 1969.
Moon Mountain on the rails. Moon Mountain from Perry's Progress, Agricultori, Ribomar, then Sirocco towards the outside, Timon still there, Blakeney trying to come through on the inside, and Shoemaker's there too. And as they run on strongly now with about a quarter mile to go, it's Shoemaker, Blakeney, Moon Mountain, Perry's Progress, Riverfilio, Agricultori, Prince Regent and Tantivy coming with a great run on the outside. And now as they come up to line, it's Blakeney showing in front of Shoemaker, Blakeney from Shoemaker, Moon Mountain, Prince Regent and Riverfilio, and it's Blakeney the winner. Blakeney the winner from number 6, Shoemaker second. Sure to be a photo then between Moon Mountain and Prince Regent.
Tony Cook describing all the action, and it does bring back memories. You know, those horses might not be with us anymore, but of course their progeny live on, and when we're all dead and gone, even in hundreds of years' time, they'll still be looking back, and somewhere along the pedigree will be a Mill Reef, a Blakeney, somewhere like that. Now, I've got Charity Race Day coming up at Huntingdon.
4 furlongs to go. They'll be making their challenges soon. Darius and Landau are in the lead, but now Pickett begins his run on Never Say Die. Here he comes, moving up with every stride. Darius and Landau fighting it out with him, but Never Say Die is in front now. Darius is second, and Arabian Night is up there to challenge. Lester Pickett shows his mount the whip, about 2 furlongs to the post. It's still Never Say Die with Darius second, but Arabian Night is moving up fast on the outside. Tommy Gosling brings him closer. It's going to be a terrific battle for second place. It's Never Say Die's victory, all right, and Arabian Night is second, by little more than a nose from Darius. A surprise result. Too bad it wasn't a royal victory this time, but what a brilliant win for a great-hearted colt. And what a superb ride by young Pickett, the 18-year-old boy wonder of the turf. Mr. Sterling Clark, the American owner of Never Say Die, wins nearly £17,000 and the greatest honour in world racing.
It's Ortis, Mill Reef, acclimatization and Stintino, but Mill Reef striking the front now as they race towards the furlong pole. It's Mill Reef being chased by acclimatization and Stintino. They're racing into the final 150 yards, and it's Mill Reef clear of Ortis. Then comes acclimatization and Stintino, and racing up towards the line, already getting a tremendous reception from the crowd. The Derby winners packed up. It's Mill Reef, the fantastic winner of the King George.
Of 5 is More Style from Sharpo, Hardford, Swift Image and Run It. But over on the far side nearest the rails, Stand Down and Paul Brad will lead. Last year's Stewards Cup winner. From in second place, Pace Jean. After these two comes Sayaf, then Valeriga and Lightning Label. King of Troy is dropping away over on the far side. On the near side, it's More Style there that leads from Sharpo as they race now down towards the final 2 furlongs in the July Cup, with Swift Image, the one who's dropped back to be last of all, and it's now More Style who's come to take it up on the near side. More Style being pressed now by Sharpo. After these two is Hardford as they race up the hill towards the final furlong, and it's More Style in the lead from Sharpo, Hardford, Run It. Vaguely Great making late progress over on the far side together with Valeriga, but racing up towards the line. line. It's going to be another win in the July Cup for Lester Piggott, because it's going to be More Style. Vaguely Great flying at the end, but he's only second up the line. More Style the winner, Vaguely Great second.
In 1980, More Style won 7 of his 9 races, including 4 Group 1s. For the first time in 16 years, the accolade of Racehorse of the Year went to a horse that hadn't won either the Derby or King George.
Running now towards the final furlong, and Relkino is now the danger. Relkino now goes on, and Willie Carson and Relkino now in the lead. Our players are not finding anything at all. They've got 150 yards still to go, and Willie Carson going for the job. They come up towards the line. It's Relkino now 2 or 3 lengths clear of our players. Orange Bay finishes third.
Demonstrated his superclass, taking the lead on the inside, though challenged by the 22-to-1 Roboco, Lester Piggott in the saddle. It was now that George Moore proved that on this year's form, he is the world's greatest jockey. On the outside, Roboco couldn't catch Royal Palace as that great horse went on to win. That wonderful finish, with Royal Palace, as predicted, bringing home the odds, made it the most popular derby for years. Victor in the Guineas, and now the Derby. It only needs the Ledger to make Royal Palace winner of the Triple Crown.
The National Stud, which is situated just next to the July course here at Newmarket, has some very famous inmates. We'll be meeting them shortly. They live in a beautiful stable block behind me. But perhaps the most famous inmate of them all was this fella, the late, great Mill Reef, a marvellous sire. His descendants include 3 Derby winners. And, of course, he himself won the world's greatest flat race back in 1971.
They're turning into the straight now with 3.5 furlongs to go, and Linden Tree is the leader from Lombardo, Homeric, Mill Reef. Then comes on the outside Athens Wood, then Lapache, then Meaden, then Zug. The Parson and Millennium a long way behind on the outside of the field. With just over a quarter of a mile to go, it's Linden Tree challenged by Lombardo, with Mill Reef cruising up on this side. Then comes Homeric, then Athens Wood, Irish Ball, and Zug. As they come into the final furlong now, it's Mill Reef coming on from Lombardo and Linden Tree on the far side, and Mill Reef it is. It's Mill Reef, the favourite, coming on inside the last furlong. Linden Tree in second place, Lombardo third, Irish Ball running on very strongly to try and get third place. As they come up the line, it's Mill Reef the winner, Linden Tree second, Irish Ball third, Lombardo fourth, then Athens Wood, the Parson, Homeric, Zug.
He really was one of the all-time greats on the race course. This was sculpted by John Skeeping, was given by Paul Mellon, the owner, and it's interesting that he's buried here. Well, if he was the former star inmate, this is the new star inmate, and this is Suave Dancer, Arthur Kershaw. His lad is with me. Now, how is he? Is he nice and quiet, first of all?
Yeah, he's fine.
What was he like when he first arrived, Arthur?
A little bit fed up with racing.
Yeah.
A little bit sour, but he's settled down now. He's good.
I remember Suave Dancer, you know, before he won the Arc, as quite a sort of a lightly made horse, but he's really done well.
He's a stallion now, isn't he?
Yeah. He looks a bit like you. He's got a bit of a tummy on him, hasn't he? How's he doing at stud, Arthur?
Very well. He's a very fertile horse. Covers really quickly.
Yeah.
No trouble at all in the covering yard.
Now, he's finished his covering for the season, because that finishes in July. So what are you going to do? Just let him out in the...
Yeah, he got there for the day now.
Just for the day and relax?
Yep.
And you'll probably be hearing the commentary. Can you hear it? You can almost hear it from here, can't you?
You can hear it sometimes in the wind.
Right. Well, here we go. Go on, you let him out. Well, this is Suave Dancer. He's got a 96% fertility rate. It's incredible. He ran 9 times. He won 5. He was placed 4. And he won over £1 million in prize money. And, you know, it's interesting. He's the only horse after Mill Reef, we're talking about Mill Reef, to win a Derby and a Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe. Of course, he won the French Derby at Chantilly, went on to win the Arc, and in between that, the Irish Champion Stakes at Leopardstown. Now then, he's been let go. Now, with all these cameras round about, it'll be very interesting to see if he shows us the speed that he showed when winning some of the races. Here he goes. This is his own private paddock. Every stallion has their own private paddock, because they like to protect their domain. Well, he's going to relax himself. He'll be behind us all the time. And as he enjoys himself out in the field, let's just remind ourselves of how good a racehorse he was. And I can tell you, he was very good indeed.
And now it's a drive to the line, and it's Pistolet Bleu the rail, generous, giving all down the centre of the track, but Pistolet Bleu has the advantage. From in second place, Quest for Fame, Magic Knight with the red sleeves. Here comes Suave Dancer with a swoop on the outside of In the Groove. They've got a furlong to go, and it's Pistolet Bleu in the lead from Suave Dancer, who has taken a Glasfield apart. This is Suave Dancer, this is the top-class racehorse, and it's Suave Dancer to home now, and it's Suave Dancer from Magic Knight as they come to take the line. It's Suave Dancer's arc, he is the winner!
Well, that was Suave Dancer winning the 1992 Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe, and his first foals are here at the National Stud this year. Said it cost £12,000 to be covered by Suave Dancer. Now, this is a 500-acre stud, and we've all got a share in it. You've got a share in it, I've got a share in it, because this is the National Stud, and more on the National Stud later.